Hey guys, I'm Coach Paige Corkins, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sportslifetalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Shoot.
SLT Nation! What it do, fam? Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. It is season 4, the year of the Mamba. And KT and I, we are still combing this great country, and we are finding rising stars in our communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. Hey, today we gonna pop the cork in this joint. We celebrating. We got a legend, ladies and gentlemen, fresh off her Wbca 30 Under 30 award. We got her, ladies and gentlemen, with her second year at Holy Cross. About 7 years in the game, she has been changing lives. And don't get on the basketball court, ladies and gentlemen. She is a rebounding monster. Let's make some noise as we turn the page to another legendary episode. Her sister Coach Paige Corkins. Coach,
Hello,
how you doing
hello.
today?
Good. How are you guys? Oh my goodness, that intro gets me every time. I love the energy.
Oh, you did your research on it, so you already knew I was gonna do a lot of hooting and hollering and make some noise for you, huh, Coach?
You see me smiling, I was ready. I was like...
That just means I got an image to uphold, ladies and gentlemen. But if this is your first time rocking with me and my partner in crime, the SLT crew, welcome to the You Got Next experience. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh. All facts, no cap. The head coach KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great, B. Jones, but I feel we need to be on our best behavior since the school is called Holy Cross. So I don't think we can act like we normally do, you know what I mean? But B. Jones, ask your question. I feel great. We finally getting this on wax, so let's turn up. Let's go.
Hey, we getting it on wax. And Kevin, we got to step light because they different from Long Island. They different from the 5 boroughs. we might catch some smoke on this episode if we get out of hand too much. Shout out to the 5 boroughs in New York. But let's get this thing cracking. Coach, me and Kevin, we start every show off with a legendary bit we call the moment of truth. Is super simple. Coach has prepared 3 unique facts about herself. Kevin and I will work together as a team and have exactly 60 seconds to try to figure out which one of these facts about Coach is not truthful. That's right. 2 truths and a lie. Coach Paige Corkins, we are I'm so ready for you. Give us your 3 facts.
All right, I have a sneaker addiction. I have a problem when it comes to that. I have a pet spider, and I also, Asia Wilson is probably my favorite WMA player.
Kevin, I don't like the Problies. I don't like the Problies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She kind of threw me off with that, and I know black people ain't got no pet spider, so we go. They don't even allow spiders on Holy Cross campus. So that right. Kevin, which one you think it was Cap though, man? I believe Asia Wilson is her her favorite player. And I also believe she got a sneaker addiction, Kevin. I
believe the sneaker addiction because we got those, so that's easy to believe. Why would she say she had a pet spider though, B?
To play with us, to get in our heads, Kevin. She knew we ain't got but 60 seconds.
But she said probably Asia Wilson is my favorite player.
I know. I don't like the Problies, Kevin. I'm sticking with number 2. I don't think she's got a pet spider, but I'm gonna let
go with that. You taking the last shot on this one, so we'll go with that one.
All right, Coach. We know you watch the show, so you could be playing with us on the sneaker addiction, because you know Kevin and I are super sneakerheads, but we're going to say that you ain't got no Black Widow spider sitting in your house right now. Coach, tell us, which one was the lie?
That was the lie. You guys got me. Spiders.
I can't. I'm trying to tell you, she look like one of my play cousins, and I know we ain't got no spiders running around. Hey, that thing get loose, you burning the whole house down. I'm just telling you right now.
I'm out. I gotta go.
We gotta, Coach. Do you like insects at all? Though I mean,
no.
So you one of the folks at the family reunion wearing long sleeve pants and long sleeve shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I got the spray, got the bug things on the wrist too. No, can't do it.
All right, y'all. Let's get this party started. Coach has an amazing story to tell, and we're about to take y'all on a crazy ride. And before any long trip, any road trip, you know what you got to do, Coach. Take that right hand, reach it up so high, reach over your left shoulder, Coach. Grab that seatbelt and buckle up, click, clack, it's time to strap up and go to work. All right, Holy Cross, we need y'all. Kevin, you want to say a couple of words? No, just messing with you. Hey, Holy Cross, we need y'all right now to show us some love. Help us to keep this amazing energy in 2000. We at the midway point, as a matter of fact. We halfway through the year. The year's been banging, but we ain't had Holy Cross yet. So now it's your time to show up and show out for the SLT Nation. We need y'all to do 4 things, okay? Number 1, we need you to stick around and watch the entirety of the video. Somehow the algorithm says it's quality if you watch this thing all the way through the end. Number 2, we need you to hit that like button as many times as Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg will allow you to. We need this show to bubble all the way up to the top. Number 3, Coach was a rebounding machine, but every last one of us has the spirit of giving in our hearts. We know how to throw the assist, so we need y'all to take this show, hit that share button, and share this with all of your people, whether it's your play cousins, your friends, your family, whoever it is. Smash that share button and send this out to all your people. And last but not least, it don't get no better than this. We the hardest working show in show business, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that subscribe button, become a part of the SLT vibe. We doing it big. We got y'all see the kind of caliber. We not playing. Y'all better stop playing with us and start praying with us. Hey, Kevin, Holy Cross really gonna do it. They really about to say a prayer for us. So we need y'all to show up. Hey, y'all smash that subscribe button. Coach, Paige Cork, Coach, can we call you PC? What's your nickname, Coach? What's your nickname, Coach? Coach Cork?
No, they just call me Coach Paige. I mean, I've been called CP at previous schools, like Coach Paige, CP. Whatever guys you guys want to go with, I'm down.
Well, we're gonna be politically correct today. We're gonna say Coach PC.
Okay.
This Holy Cross is the Crusaders gonna show us some love today.
Yeah, they are. Of course they are.
And that's right? Y'all the Crusaders, right, Coach?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. We are.
I know a little something about it. All right, Crusader Nation, let's show it. Let's do it like we true to it on the count of 3. Smash that subscribe button. 1, 2, 3. Boo! Oh my goodness, Kevin, that is my favorite part of the show. If I didn't have energy for that part of the show, I'm oozing with it. It's coming out of my pores. So we got all these new family members. Thank y'all so much for becoming part of our family. Coach, we want everybody out there to let us know that they just showed us some support and throw an emoji in the chat. You tell us, what is that emoji of the show? What is your favorite emoji, Coach Corkins?
Oh, it would have to be the crying emoji, like the crying face, like the laughing. Because when I tell you, I use that every day, at least 30 times a day. Easily 30 times, yeah, for sure.
You must be a fun person to text with if y'all doing all that laughing all day long, 30 times.
Yeah,
Y'all heard Coach throw the laughing and crying emoji in the chat if you did any of those 4 things. If you're rocking with your boys, we would love to see you do so. Kevin and I, we don't do fans. We don't do followers. We only do family around Sports Life Talk. And all we want to do is tell you 2 beautiful words. What we going to tell them, KT?
Thank you.
Thank you. That's right. Thank you. And we about to get this party started. Coach Corkins, PC, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Time of your life. We're about to get to know you in a whole different level, Coach. Welcome to the Sports Life Talks Initiation.
All right, Coach. To initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Oh, that's a great question. Number 1 is hands down Thames. I don't know if you guys know, but she's going on tour. and I might as well get on her tour bus because I'm not only going to Philly, but I'm going to New York, and then I'm seeing her out here in Boston. Obsessed, for sure. So, Thames, if you're watching this, hit a sister up because I'd like to get on your tour bus. Next one definitely have to be Burna Boy. Burna Boy definitely up there. Love my Caribbean vibes. After that, it kind of like ranges. I listen to some Polo G, Sleepy Hollow, Queen Naja, Drake, of course. Yeah, I've got to listen to Drake. Especially with all that beef that's going on. You got to listen to him. Yeah, I would say those are the top. Kess the Band, more Caribbean vibes for sure.
Hold on, that's 6, Coach. Hold on. You only get 5. She tried to sneak another way. Well, Coach, I gotta ask you, what about that Pack Light by Queen Naja? That's a great that song. That song that has me rolling. But that's a jamming track though. Queen Naja did that joint.
He did.
Now, you know what? I might be able to stand around the 3-point line and do something with Coach Corkins, but I know I ain't trying to get down low with her. So, Kevin, I'm going to leave you with the task of getting and banging with Coach. What are you going to give her for that top 5?
All right, Coach, we like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 10.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm going to do for her, B. Jones? Let's give her 20. Man? Let's give her 20. We'll give her 20 for that top 10. Give her 20.
I love it. Let's go.
Because the way Coach was going, we got to let her go another 10 minutes just giving us all her musical taste, B. Jones. She was feeling that one. Right,
I like Burna Boy too, though, KT. Do you like Burna Boy, KT?
All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go with Superwoman because there's nothing she can't do. Like, definitely nothing she can't do. I look at my mom like she's Superwoman. And I'm like, I'm trying to be like you when I get older. So, Superwoman for sure.
So we asked the superhero question because we see coaches as superheroes. And you know, Superwoman, she has her own theme music. So what would your theme song be?
Oh, Bring 'Em Out, T.I. and Jay-Z.
Hey.
Bum, 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 bum. Bring 'em out. Bum, bum,
VIP coming live from the VIP. Yeah.
I like that track too. I'm glad to get that one on the playlist, Kevin. That's going to be a hot one for the playlist.
You and your camera. I need for you to stop pointing and everything. We want to be a part of the show so bad.
Thank you, Apple. I appreciate you. Good grief.
Hey, they want to sponsor us, though, B. Jones. Then hey, bring all animation you want.
Hey, good grief. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Coach. So we have a running debate on our show where I want to be a singer. B. Jones wants to be a dancer. So we need for you to break the tie for your episode. Would you rather be a singer or would you rather be a dancer?
I would love to be a dancer. I watch all those TikToks. I see all those people. They are getting it, and I'm jealous. I'm like, I wish I could dance like that.
Give me one more, KT. Finally, you get it, Coach. Have you ever seen, don't get me wrong. I know somebody can sing and America will go crazy and they'll bow out. But have you ever seen a crowd of somebody who can dance? I'm talking about, it's a different level of energy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, think about it. When you go and you're in Times Square, you have a group of people surrounding someone that's dancing really well. Not singing, they're throwing some change.
Facts.
Sorry.
Well, all 6 of y'all are wrong. All right, so Coach, what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Yeah, that's bigger than basketball. Like a lot bigger than basketball. Like a lot of these players, they're learning so many life lessons, and not only are they learning, but I am too. Like, and it gives back to me when I see that, you know, some of these players are calling me back like, hey, Coach, remember when you told me X, Y, and Z? Like, it stuck with me. I'm like, okay, I'm doing my job right then. I'm doing my job right.
So B and I, we're going to produce a movie that's centered around you. The one thing that we're missing is a lead actress. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
I would say Queen Naja. So I watch a lot of her YouTube shows with her and her kids and her boyfriend. And when I tell you, our personalities are very similar, so I think she would literally be perfect. Definitely.
Ain't she bad? Hey, I'm just trying to
exactly.
That's beautiful.
I wish we could get somebody like that, B. But you know, in time, it's gonna happen. Queen Naja,
exactly.
she's right. Yeah, she's gonna be right here below us, B. Jones. We're gonna do that. So, Coach, this is the most important question that we asked during our initiation. B. Jones and I, we love to travel. When we travel, we gotta eat. So we come down there to rock with y'all to check y'all out before a game or after a game. What is that one food spot we going to, and what is your go-to meal there?
I would definitely hit up Giovanni's Deli. It's like a local mom and pop Italian place, and they have turkey mozz, I believe it's called. It has like a nice pesto mayo on it, has bacon, and it's on a nice brioche bun. It's like has a little bit of like an onion taste to it. Ooh, top five, and it's not five.
Wait a minute, Coach. Do I sense a food show coming on for you? I mean, the way you described that joint, I wasn't feeling it at first, but the way you put it out, I'm like, hell, let's go. Giovanni's. Sign me up for this pesto joint. Let's go.
Always got to get an extra side of that pesto mayo, though, because you might need to.
I ain't even a mayo fan. Coach. But I'm like, hey, PC said put it like that, put it on the bread. Let's go.
Exactly. You might love it. I don't know.
B, you're an idiot. I'm just letting you know. Something's wrong with you. All right. And now we're thrilled to introduce our next segment featuring an exceptional figure in women's basketball. Paige Corkins is in her first season as the assistant coach at Holy Cross women's basketball team and has already made a significant impact. She's helped guide the Crusaders to both the 2024 Patriot League Tournament Championship and the regular season championship. Corkins' expertise has shown through, especially in her work with the forwards. Her accolades include being named a 2024 WBCA Under 30, recognizing her as one of the top up-and-coming coaches in the nation. Before joining Holy Cross, she honed her skills at Fordham and Concordia, bringing a wealth of expertise and dedication to her new role. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the remarkable journey and insights of Coach Paige Corkins. So, B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Pop the cork. I'm ready to go. We gonna have a good time today. We got one of the dopest coaches in the building. We having a fun time. We hoping everybody out there enjoying the show so far. Coach, welcome to the show. Welcome to the SLT family. We've been cooking up this one for a while. I'm super excited, but I don't think they really know what's in store. I don't think they understand the game that they about to get put on. Had a great career on the court, off the court, and you working hard towards something, right? You are the definition of Sports Life Talks. Let's take them back to the beginning, Coach. Let's take them to Long Island. You hear me? Let's go. I know somebody like that was the worst New York accent. It was. I don't care. We have fun around here. Let's go. Come on, let's take them back to Long Island. Tell us your story your way. When did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
I fell in love with the game of basketball kind of late. I would say it was probably around like 7th grade. I started playing in middle school, and I was like, I actually like this game. I'm kind of good at it, so let me just keep playing. And I was bigger than every other kid on the court, so it was easy for me to make my baskets, and of course, rebound and all that good stuff. So 7th grade for sure.
Now, Coach, I ain't trying to, I know your boyfriend out there watching, so please, I ain't trying to get at your girl, but Coach, you're pretty. And it's just something about, I don't see that nastiness is where I'm going with this, Coach. Okay. When did that dog come out? When did you become a dog? And don't prance. I mean, like, you out there getting 15 to 20 rebounds a game. I think you averaged 14.9 or something like that at Holy Cross. That means you got a whole different level of mean streak in you to be down there throwing them blows. When did that dog come out, Coach? When did you get nasty with it?
Probably I want to say in high school. High school for sure, because I noticed like I wasn't as big as everyone else that I was going against, and I was tired of getting pushed around. I was like, oh, we're not doing this. So I just, another gear shifted in.
Now, how tall are you, Coach?
Take a guess.
I'm gonna say 6 foot on the dot.
No, 5'11". 5'11".
I was close, though. I was close. I should give some kind of points. For that one. So, Coach, what made you decide to go to Concordia? Because now I'm not a geography major, but Concordia is up there in the Northeast, right? That's in the New York area too, correct? Okay. So yeah. What made you decide to go to Concordia?
So I had a really, really, really good friend of mine that I played on the team with in high school who went to Concordia. And I had a little bit of anxiety leaving home. I'm very, very close to my family, especially my mom. I'm like, Mom, you can't leave me. Like, I want to be far enough to where I don't have to see you every day, but close enough that if I need you, you can get there. So, and Concordia was literally an hour and a half, if that, right over the Throgneck Bridge. So it was a no-brainer.
And you made your name in rebound. I think I've already bragged on you a little bit about the rebounding, but you made a name for yourself in rebounding. When did you realize that, hey, I'm not going to be the one scoring 15, 20 points a game. So if I'm going to get on this court, I gotta make my name for myself in rebounding, and you took that mentality on to Concordia. When did all that come about? How did you create that identity for yourself?
I realized that it's not as easy for me to put the ball in the hoop. I mean, as crazy as that sounds, I was like, I need to be on the court and I need to figure out what I can do to do that. And it came natural to me to be able to rebound and box out and just, do the intangibles, and that keeps you on the court. So any of you kids that are listening right now, intangibles are very important. Box out, rebound, stop on the floor for loose balls. I was doing it all, and I was pretty successful.
Did you have it in your mind that you were going to leave as one of the top 20 of all time rebounders at a university? Did that thought ever cross your mind?
No, not at all. Not at all. I just remember saying to myself, it was my freshman year, we were 0-26, and I was like, oh, and I barely touched the court, and I was like, this is bad. This is crazy. We didn't win a single game. So as the years kept going, I'm like, all right, well, what can I do to contribute? What can I do to help us win? And then by my my senior season, we ended up like breaking records in every single category. So I was like, all right, I did what I need to do.
Yeah, you did. You definitely did what you need to do. But let's fast forward this thing, because you decided to become a coach. I know that's kind of gotta be a tough feeling for a ball player, right? I mean, you want to keep playing. They got options overseas, but then you also realize that you want to give back to the game and you want to start your career, the direction you want to go. So what was that whole transition process like for you, and what made you decide to go ahead and hang up the sneakers right when you graduated and pick up the whistle?
Yeah, so I actually wanted to be a lawyer. I was ready for it. I wanted to be a lawyer since I was in second grade. And then, believe it or not, I mean, I might be telling on myself, but that test was hard. Okay, I was studying, I was taking classes, and after a while I was like, oh, all right, let me take a break. And I started working in a law firm. Worked there, I was like, this is definitely not for me. Can't do it. Working a 9 to 5, sitting at a desk all day. I need to be up, I need to be moving, I need to talk to people. So that's when I realized this might not be for Paige. So got a call from my coach that I played under, and she was like, you want to come coach me? I was like, I thought you never asked. Why'd you send me out into the real world? So that's the story. I'm sticking to it.
How cool was that to go home and go back to Concordia this time as a coach? Was it rough walking back in that locker room? Like, was it a lot of tears? I know you had that Will Smith moment, like, oh, that was my locker right there. I used to
Yes.
bust somebody's head. That was my locker.
Yes.
But what was it? What was that like walking back in that Concordia locker room? Still able? You could probably still go. I know. You know what I'm talking. You still had a couple of buckets left in you, a couple of rebounds left in you. What was that feeling like, Coach?
It felt great, honestly. Like, especially going back, there was, I want to say, 2 players that I had played with that were still there. So it was good to see them, and then just being in that same environment, because everyone that had worked there when I was playing was still there, because it was literally a 6-month gap. So it was great. It was great to be back on campus. Like I said, I knew everybody. When I was at Concordia, I was Student Government Association president. So I helped bridge that gap between athletics, admissions, academics, and all those different avenues. So it was great to be back. And I was like, oh, hey, Paige, you're back. I was like, yeah.
So, Coach, I'm glad you mentioned that, because you literally got it out the mud. You didn't take the easy route. Nobody walked up to you and said, hey, you played, so we're gonna bring you up to this D1 school, and we're gonna bring you up to this D2 school. No, you literally did all of the dirty jobs that most experienced coaches don't want to do. Even you served your 3 years at Concordia, you go over to Fairfield. You still doing what? Director of player development. You still doing video productions and all of this other stuff. And then finally you get your opportunity at Holy Cross to to be a part of the regular sideline and the assistant coach. How hard was that journey, Coach? How many nights did you think about quitting, or what was that like for you? What gave you that insight? Like, hey, I'm willing to do this now so I can do what I want to do later. Because I'm hoping my daughter watching this so she can hear it ain't gonna be sugar sweet, Coach. What was that like?
Listen, tell your daughter to call me. I got you. I'll walk her through it. We'll get it together. I got it. Don't worry. But then, I had a goal in mind, and for me, I feel like I'm a very determined and what's another good word to use? I don't know. I'm not good with synonyms and stuff, but I'm very determined. So if there's something that I want to do, I'm going to make sure I do it. Like, I played at the Division II level, and I'm like, okay, well, what more is there? How much higher can I go? And I was like, okay, Division I. A lot of my friends played at Division I. I had a lot of friends that were coaching Division I. I was like, okay, well, I want to see what this is like. They have great resources at the Division I level, and I can do what I love to do with more assistance. So, especially being at Concordia, we wore a lot of hats. Like, we were the academic people, we were, the psychologists, we were literally everything and anything you could think of is what we were. The dobos, all that. So, just being able to push myself even further. Obviously, the pay is always better when you're at Division 1 level compared to Division 2. Some may say no, some may say yes. Don't kill me in the comments for that one. But yeah, so going from Concordia to Fordham was great. Like it was amazing, especially because Concordia actually shut down, so that school no longer exists. And there's not.
So wait a minute. So you retired top 20. Can't nobody even. Hey, that's it. Can't nobody even knock you out of top 20. Congratulations, coach. Coach is top 20 of all time. Oh, and my apologies. I said Fairfield. I meant Fordham. Thank you, coach. I said Fairfield. No, I appreciate you correcting me on that one.
I didn't want to call you out or anything. You could have let.
No, you got to call me out. You got to call me out. I'm from Louisiana. Folks know we make a lot of mistakes. So, coach, you put your time in. You mentioned that Dobo thing, which is kind of crazy. Once I learned what a Dobo does, it blew my mind. I was like, I probably would have lasted exactly 14 days before the head coach would have called me in there and said, "Hey, Mouth of the South, we got to go a different direction." But coach, what was it like finally getting you worked hard. You built up all this, this steam. You built up all of this sweat equity, and you finally get that opportunity to be on the sideline. What was it like accomplishing that, knocking that one notch off, right? Hitting that one gong and saying, "Hey, I accomplished something I set out for."
Yeah, no, it was a great feeling. It was great. And my family was so proud of me, which means so much. But I wanted more still. I was like, I need to get back on the court. Like, this is great, being player development and then the video coordinator, just watching, learning, being a sponge, soaking everything up. I'm like, all right, well, I'm itching. I'm ready. I'm ready to be back on the court as an assistant. I'm ready.
Well, you pulled it off, and it sounded like you had one hell of a year. I mean, you didn't take your opportunity for lightly. After the smoke cleared, after you finally finished 365 days as an assistant coach at Holy Cross, you get awarded, you get recognized as one of the best 30 coaches under the age of 30. Now, you gonna tell us your age, coach? I mean, are you gonna make us guess?
I want you to guess.
I ain't doing that. I know better. We've been doing this show for 4 years. You ain't said you don't like spiders, but that was a Black Widow trap right there. She was trying to lay a web for me. She was trying to lay a web. No, but coach, what was it like getting that call and being recognized as one of the best coaches under the age of 30 in the country?
It was amazing, especially because that was a goal of mine for sure. And I'm like, time's ticking. So if that helps you guys figure out how old I am, like time's ticking, like 30's knocking on my door. Like this is a goal of mine. I want to be able to get back to the game, but also, be recognized for it. So I was like, this is great. Like I can't believe it. I got the email and I was like, does that say accepted? Does that say I got it or no? I was like, hold on, somebody else read this. Is this right? But it was amazing.
So every coach has to formulate their own identity. What's your identity? I know you said you found it difficult to get buckets. We know you know how to rebound. So I'm assuming you coaching the bigs, right? You working with forwards and centers, but I mean, are you one of those coaches that's drawing up X's and O's on the offensive side, the defensive side, or are you known as the recruiting guru? What is the Paige Corkins MO?
Love it. The Paige Corkins MO. I'm stealing that. Okay, just saying.
Yeah, you can have it.
Well, I would say I'm very, very, very defensive minded. Obviously, defense, boxing out, rebounding, but recruiting. I love building relationships with these players. I love trying to, make Holy Cross even better, and I could do that by getting players to feel comfortable talking to me. In turn, they'll feel comfortable playing under us, and we'll just keep winning these championships.
Who's a coach that you would love to just shadow for, a month? Just somebody you can sit there and learn from them, soak up some of their game, and then take it back to Holy Cross. Who's that coach? It don't matter, dead or alive, any coach.
Listen, only the greatest. I feel like this is a no-brainer. Dawn Staley, like hands down, no questions asked. Dawn, if you're listening, listen. I'm ready to listen. Okay.
All right, coach. Now you just talked about trying to get these kids to come to Holy Cross. So let's leave it on that note. Tell us, coach, why should a kid right now watching this show, checking out this episode of You Got Next? Thank you for watching it. But why should they consider Holy Cross? What's cooking up there at Holy Cross?
I mean, and not only just on the basketball side have we been super successful. We have a championship culture. We've won championships. We're getting these rings, which I'm sure every basketball player would love to get a ring, right? Why would you not want a ring? Like, I mean, forget a wedding ring or engagement ring. Like, I want a basketball ring. So, you know, that. And then on top of that, if you look on the academic side, we are a high academic school. You will leave Holy Cross with a job for sure, because we have great alumni connections, making around 65 to 75K a year. That sounds pretty good to me. And you have great coaches. Come on. Holy Cross place to be.
And with that said, KT, you know what I'm talking about? I'm officially gonna announce my commitment to Holy Cross University. I need that money. I need that scholarship. Please respect my decision. Coach, you sound like y'all up there chasing stones up there like you Thanos. Paige Thanos Corkins up there. Y'all chasing rings. Y'all chasing infinity stones up there like that, Coach?
Listen, all the rings I can get. I'm trying to look like Tom Brady with a whole fistful of them.
Now, when you said the wedding ring thing, I know somebody out there got real discouraged. Don't you? we ain't finna get in your business today, Coach. We ain't finna get in. We're gonna keep it on the court. All right, Coach. Welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and I. We're gonna do a little bit of one-on-one, and you are now officially calling all the shots. Okay, Coach. This is our version of Would You Rather. We both are going to go 3 rounds, and in each round, we'll give you an option to sort. Whichever one you select, that host gets a point. The first host to get 2 points, or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. Kevin is the defending champion. So, Kevin, kick us off, man. Let's go.
Hey, Coach. Holy Cross has one of their best recruiting classes in history. But there's one player who stood out because no one gave them a chance. They go on to have a Hall of Fame basketball career, and then their speech tells you they wouldn't have been there without the love and guidance of Coach Paige Corkins or...
Oh, Coach, you've been grinding this thing out. A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of book flights. You've been handling business for about 7 years now, but you know what? After this next season, it's time. You get that phone call. I'm going to give you the opportunity to go coach at any school you want. I'm going to give you a head coaching job, Coach. And when you get that job, you are going to create a monster. I'm talking about a bona fide certified program that's going to be able to recruit the best kids in the nation. You guys will be competing for rings year after year after year, Sweet 16s, Elite 8s, Final 4s, and then you will retire one day with your name on that court, and you will be a Hall of Famer for that university. For the second time. Second time, you're going to be a Hall of Famer at that university, Coach.
Oh, this is a tough one. This is a tough one, but I'm going to have to chase those rings. I'm going with the mouth of the South.
Sorry. Let's go! Let's go! Hey, that's a huge win. That's a huge win. All right. Because I know this one right here gonna put me on the back burner. All right, here we go. So for round 2, we do media and entertainment, okay, Coach? So for media and entertainment, I got a documentary crew set to go. I got cameras. You know, we pulling up on the campus of Holy Cross College, and we are going to film a documentary about you, your head coach, your other assistants. We're gonna have cameras in the locker room with the players. We're gonna have y'all on the bus rides, on the plane rides, during the games, during the halftime speeches. We're gonna put this all in a 10-series documentary. We're gonna put it out there on Netflix, and we're gonna call it we're gonna call it Meet Us at the we're gonna call it Crossroads. We're gonna call it Crossroads, all right, Coach? So we got the Crossroads, the Netflix documentary special, kind of like a Last Chance U, featuring Holy Cross College, or
host a traveling food show for ESPNU, and it's going to stream on the Holy Cross website, where you get to explore delicious dishes from around the world. Not only will you be eating good, but you will get to shadow some of the biggest names in college women's basketball, episode 1, featuring Don Staley, and pick their brains while eating at some of the best restaurants in the world.
Can I bring my team and my staff?
Yeah. Yes, of course.
I'm gonna have to go with the head coach then. I'm gonna have to go with him.
Hey, she has a question, B.
I'm not even gonna go there. You know what, Kevin? You know what? Take the point. Let's go.
Hey, if I did, I think I'd have lost, because that Netflix is very, very attractive. So bring everybody. Bring your mama, bring your cousin, and your auntie too. Bring them all, Coach. B, you can even go. You want to go, B?
Come on, both y'all come.
I'm gonna see how this last round go, and I'll take. And I tell you if I'm accept that invite or not. All right, let's go.
That's why when you committed early, I was like, B. Jones, you got to jump the gun. We got to see how round 3 go. But here we go, Coach. So for round 3, B. Jones and I, we stopped talking and we let the sneakers we brought speak for us. So what we did before the show, we both picked a pair of shoes that we felt represented you. So on a count of 3, I'm going to count down from 3, and I need you to say, hold that sneaker. When you do that, we're going to show you what we brought today, okay?
Okay.
So 3, 2, 1, hold that sneaker.
Gotcha.
3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Oh,
yeah, I knew you was going to bring those out.
Oh, those are nice. Those are nice. But I do have one of those in my closet. I'm going to have to go with Mouth of the South.
Yeah!
The belt. I love it.
I want to first and foremost thank Coach PC for making her wonderful decision-making skills. And I want to thank the Holy Cross Crusaders for being there with me 10 toes down this entire episode. Hey, listen, in order to be the man, you got to beat the man. And today, I beat the man. Hey, I'm top 20. I'm top 20 already. I'm feeling good about this win. And with that being said, I am officially recommitting to Holy Cross, and I'm going to be a part of your cooking show. Mel, how about that, KT?
Well, you won't be a part of the cooking show because I've just counted that, and I would like to ask everybody to respect my decision as I reopen my commitment. I was going to go to Holy Cross, but now we got to explore our other options.
Hey, Coach, where's Holy Cross? I see it. We gonna see. We got some more coaches lined up. Maybe you gonna find a home in the next couple of episodes. Coach, where's Holy Cross exactly?
Holy Cross is over in Massachusetts, right in Worcester, about 40 minutes from Boston.
Okay, so I can still go to some Boston Celtics games. I can have a good time. It's a good time on campus. It's pretty fun.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. Oh my goodness. Like, especially when it gets nicer out, they have like food trucks on campus. They have a whole bunch of different clubs and organizations running stuff. Our players are always into something.
Yeah, and plus, y'all champions. I'm a champion. I gotta, like minds think alike. All right, Coach. The time of the show is You Got Next, and we're gonna close this thing talking about positivity and inspiration and what the future holds for you. You already know we gotta leave them with something sensational. They can follow you on Twitter or X at Coach_Paige_. That's Paige with an I if you're listening to this in audio format. But Coach, what does the future hold for you? What are you looking forward to the most? What's up next for Coach Paige Corkins?
Looking forward to grinding out again this year and getting another ring over at Holy Cross. Like we graduated 3 of our seniors, but we have a great class coming back, and we're looking to really take over again, back to back.
You gonna get that back-to-back WBCA under 30 again? You gonna be a 2-time inductee?
That's the plan. That's the plan.
All right, Coach. Before I hand it over to KT, you got to tell us about the T-shirt, because that T-shirt fire.
Yes. So what it says is, if you're just now tuning into women's basketball, we told you so. Got this from Player Society. Ball is life. Women's basketball is growing enormously, and it's amazing. But where have y'all been at? I mean, I'm happy. y'all tuning in now, but where have you been?
Sleeping.
Exactly. Under a rock. It's the big rock. Like Patrick Star lives under a rock. That's the rock they
All right, so I want everybody to, check Twitter and Instagram later. I'm going to drop my top 6 schools, and Holy Cross was number 7. So I'm going to drop I'm joking, Coach. I'm totally joking.
No, you messing with some New Yorkers, man.
I know. I kid.
Hey, she just said they from Boston, Kevin. This is the kind of smoke you want? This is what you want to do?
That's why I got you, so you ain't going to let me down. All right, Coach. So do you have any shout-outs you want to give?
Yes, I want to shout out Holy Cross Women's Basketball first and foremost, because I wouldn't be on this if I wasn't for that team and for my head coach. Shout out to my mom. Love you, Jennifer. Shout out to my grandma, Kathleen. Love you, too. Yeah. My brother, my sister. Love you guys.
All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I'm calling out Courtney Davidson, who is now at Youngstown University, I believe it is. Yeah, I'm calling her out.
Don't we know her? Or somebody else has said Courtney Davidson before, B. Jones.
Yeah, that name's super familiar. I don't know why. What's she coaching at right now?
She's at Youngstown. Over in Ohio.
Yeah,
we know you, Coach Davidson. We know you, Courtney Davidson, which makes it even sweeter to say, Courtney Davidson, Coach, you are officially on the clock. Let the world know that you are up next. We got a crazy show planned for you. We're going to have a good time, and we got to let the world know what's cracking with you. But Coach, PC, Paige Corkins, you got next. You the truth, Coach. You are icon. You are living legend. You are trendsetter, and you are making moves, and you are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. You are extraordinary. You are elite. You deserve a yeet. They not like us. They not like us. Whoa, hey, KT, they ain't like us, man. We doing something different over here. We want to thank everybody out there for watching this amazing episode of You Got Next. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. We need you right now more than ever to help us to take this mission, take this journey, take this message to a whole nother level. That's right. It's on you to become the MVP by smashing that subscribe button, hit that share button, and hit that like button. 3 simple things that you could do that can just help us to transform the game of women's basketball. Give these young ladies a platform and some optics off the court. Yeah, we got ESPN showing highlights. We need to know some of these faces and some of these voices and what they're doing off the court. So let's do that right now. Let's share that. And listen, if you want to get on the show, hit up our website, SLTUGotNext.com. It's super simple. Just click on the nominate tab. Tell us a little bit about yourself. And KT is going to reach out and give you an audition. Don't forget, we drop content every single day. It don't matter if we drop a show or not. We giving y'all 200 shows plus a year. And we still going to keep giving y'all other content and cool interviews. I'm talking about it's funny. It's a great time. At Sportslifetalk, all one word. You can come check us out on a daily basis there. And last but not least, I mentioned it earlier today. Some of y'all riding around in y'all cars listening to this. Thank y'all for downloading the audio format. But for the rest of you who watch us on YouTube, don't forget you can take this episode as well as over 600 other episodes on the road. Coaches, Olympians, ball players. I mean, it's crazy the amount of talent that has been through this podcast. Y'all just simply go to wherever you listen to podcasts, whether that be Apple or Spotify, and you can keep the smooth sounds or the sultry sounds of the mouth of the South B. Jones and the head coach KT rolling. All right, Kev. We're gonna have to talk about your top 6 schools here in a second.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this top 6. It's not looking good. All right, Coach. Thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Of course. Thank you guys for having me. This was a blast. Can't wait to be back on.
Hey, we gonna get you, Coach. And Kevin, I heard Holy Cross were sitting you off anyway. I heard there was some disciplinary issues.
We took it back. Yeah, you couldn't get into the school. Sorry, we took it back.
He had some moral conduct.
Just wait till I edit this show, B. Jones.
Detrimental to the team. But Coach, you better tell them it's only one thing left for them to do. Bring them out. Oh my! Bring them out. Yeah.
Yeah, when the bell rolls in your mouth.
Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because together we are better. And keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet!
I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be.